Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are back as Henry in Kuttenberg, and in the last episode we played as Godwin, and we managed to arrange support for Job's plan with some amendments. Got some financial support to help raise an army. Did that by arranging for Hans to be married. We didn't tell him ahead of time, and he seemed quite shocked, so I can't wait to see what happens with that. Also, and then we came back as Henry, and Sigismund has basically put Von Olitz in charge of the city and has asked us to stay and serve them while they finish their discussions. I can't even save and quit right now, so I can't drop a save or anything, so we're gonna have to push on through and see what happens next. So let's do it.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries?
Do you not need a wine?
Cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wencesla's reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobs is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No.
Yes, sir.
We have had enough of it.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Later that evening at Rabosh Fortress. Okay, we're going back, I guess. Gotta watch out for Hans.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
Margaret
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's very much drunk. And he's got nothing. The feast. After difficult but successful negotiations, Jobst and the Ratte lords left Rabosh. Those who remained in the stronghold began to celebrate the new alliance and the hope of a better future without Sigismund. Liechtenstein, already quite drunk, looked as if he wanted something from Godwin. There were negotiations during the day and celebrations in the evening. Godwin had already managed to drink to the successful beginning of their plan with many lords at Rabosh. It was late in the evening, the guests were enjoying themselves, and Godwin was having a bit of a nap. Celebrate with the guests. Samuel, can I talk to you? No. Oh, this is bad.
You're right. I don't know about you.
You have been here the whole time. I want to try and talk to the others. This is the non-optional.
Keep going.
Godwin may be an old pinch person, but when it comes to affairs of state...
Oh man, this is bad.
Are you surprised? Girls? For the piglet? What?
How do I get out of here?
Rather eat well.
Heard.
No use at all for battle.
You don't need an expensive force for today. Just me when I get...
Sorry, had a phone call.
You're wrong. In a battle, your life depends on your steed.
Can't talk to anybody, can I? Guard.
May I interrupt you for a moment? You already did, didn't you?
What's the matter?
He's gonna try to hit on her.
Everyone keeps saying that the prettiest girls in the whole county serve the Yoderans at Rabosh. I didn't believe it. But I can see there's some truth in it. What are you blabbering about?
Haven't you had a little too much wine, perhaps?
Not at all. I could drink every man here under the table. Want me to show you?
No need. I believe you.
Stop bothering us and go pester someone else. Dasha isn't interested.
Okay. What about these ladies? Oh. Devil.
Having a good time? It's a f***ing bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth the same.
Nah, I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Well, let's
Let's have
play.
a game then. But for what?
For a coin. What else?
How about playing for something else?
Playing for coin's a bore. You got anything else to wager?
I might have something. But you'll have to bet at least 20 groschen against it.
And what might that be?
Let's keep it a surprise. You won't be sorry, though.
Just do
What
it.
the hell? It'll be fun at least.
I like surprises.
You bet it will.
Oh my gosh, Godwin. You're so drunk. What is this? This is nothing. Oh, so bad. Come on, bust. Throw again, then. Bust. Throw again. Come on, you got this. What a joke. Godwin's got pitiful dice. Okay, that's better. Okay, we got a chance now. Oh, the Godwin's gonna pass out. He's taking those long blinks. We gotta get a little bit more now. Come on. It's risky to throw again. Let's just take this and go. And then if he doesn't win here, then we'll have it. I mean, getting 100 points is not too difficult. Come on.
You can dip that rotten carrot in lard and ram it up your dry arse.
He gave me a rotten carrot.
Lighten up a bit, eh? But if you don't like your prize, hand it over here.
Here you are. Not much use to me.
Ah, you've got no imagination. It's not for eating, but it still has uses. Like I could shove it down the back of the cousin's shirt.
Give me a carrot. What's going on over here?
You're amusing. But you know my answer. I appreciate your friendship. But I'd rather run my own affairs.
I understand. Let's at least drink to your success.
And let's drink to the future of Lady Yitka. May her marriage to Lord Capon bring her happiness.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
Ah, but there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you, my dear.
Okay. I really want to know where Hans is. I cannot see a dang thing.
Looking at him closely, I reckon he's more of a draft horse.
Oh, I can pull out a torch. Look at that.
I beg your pardon?
Can't talk to Christopher.
Bruce Phallus, anyway. It's pronounced Bucephalus.
Bucephalus.
Couldn't you have run out when you started retching?
It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund from murdering the lords one by one.
The odd beast.
Anything in here?
Maybe I should add some spices. Good day. What would you like?
A potion?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. But are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them noble lords accustomed to all kinds of debauchery.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time. Lord Odoran was fortunate in his choice of cook.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this kitchen, and my grandmother before her. God rest them both.
Wait, you're Kvieta's daughter, Madelenka.
It's been a long time since anyone has called me by that name. I was afraid you'd forgotten me.
Do you think I could ever forget you? Come on.
Ah, stop it. Even as a young lordling, you were bringing girls here from all over the county. I was just convenient for you, because the kitchen was just a few steps away.
Oh, come on. I also chased that dolt from the stables away from you. Or have you forgotten?
Cooper? How could I? When your father sent you away,
Fail.
I found out that dolt wasn't so bad. I ended up marrying him.
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An old dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
And how have you been all this time? Did my father give you a hard time?
Not really. When he remarried and had another son, his mood improved quite a bit. I also got married. And soon I had my little Elishka running around under my feet in the kitchen. Young Sir Christopher used to come and play with her sometimes. He was always a very nice lad.
Tell me more about Elishka.
She's a big girl now. She's a maid here for now, but I'm sure they'll find her a better job soon.
Well, aren't you worried about her? A young girl doesn't have it easy in life.
Even as a little girl, she used to beat up the boys in the village. I put up with all sorts of things without a peep, but not her.
And your husband?
Cooper. He died when Elishka was just a baby. He got bitten by a dog, and the wound festered. It was quick.
God grant him eternal life.
Okay.
Why don't we go somewhere together? Somewhere private. And reminisce about the old days.
You really haven't changed at all. You ought go and have a drink and
Fail.
stop chasing girls. I mean, it's embarrassing at your age.
Goodness, Godwin, you're terrible.
Neum et propositum inter perna mori.
Not at all. Who invited this jester?
Surely there's something up here.
All day long, they're trying
Godwin needs some potions.
to remember in the morning.
Wonder what's down here. Oh, the cellar. How about that? Chickens. Chest I can't get into. Oh. Something popped. What was it? Apples. It's funny it doesn't say steal, I guess, because, I mean, this was Godwin's place, but he got kicked out, so I guess it really would be stealing. Oh, Godwin, you're terrible. You're in a bad state, buddy. Need to go detox somewhere. Oh, there's Capon.
Father, please call me Rabbi or Lord Cape or whatever it is.
Really? Why's it gotta be blurry even for the pictures?
And you should not curse either. Say
You talk exactly the same.
Guard. Couldn't talk to Hans there, so.
You don't have to listen to it, Dave.
A little gossip. You act like you don't know the world of the...
Can't open that door.
That I was worthy of the name of my house. Earn a reputation.
I'm filled with grief. The roast is calling out to me. Begging
Now,
to
just
be
a
eaten.
long time ago. I swear to God, I saw him here a little while ago. Now, here, nobody knows you. But that is about to change.
I don't want to talk to him, but I will.
How'd you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition
Of course.
La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
And I'll bet the Lord sent Archangel Gabriel to tell the whole world about how great your wine tasting skills are.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels! Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
Baron Vacuum Voku. Damn it. The name is unpronounceable.
I'm filled with grief. The roast was calling out to me, begging to be eaten.
I couldn't resist either.
All right, Liechtenstein. Let's talk.
With you, friend.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Not a bit. I'm just a cynical old pragmatist.
In that case, in quite simple and pragmatic terms, the wine has run out.
I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Find a jug of wine.
I remember someone saying something about the girls or the piglet.
Whatever. They got by without us so far. They'll be fine.
Any debate going on around it. What does it matter? We reached an agreement.
See, we didn't go down here, did we? Still can't go into that.
Like a queen.
If the Queen did this, there wouldn't be no war.
What? I'm talking about in Sigismund.
What's happening in there?
Finished. Pull up your skirt, and I'll be done.
The sooner he's gone, the sooner life returns to this country.
Let's drink to that.
To King Wenceslas.
Come on. Finished. Pull up your skirt.
Oh no.
What does it matter? We reached an agreement. It is going to take time to raise an army. Until then...
So you see?
Move.
Run out when you started retching.
Sorry, have you got some time to spare?
From cleaning up this pigsty? Anytime.
I can't help it. I have to try.
I've come to rescue you from work and responsibilities.
Really? Why don't you save that sweet talk and tell me what you want?
Well, it occurred to me we could maybe spend a little time together.
Of course. What else? Do you play dice?
You mean strip dice?
You strip if you like. Either way, you'll end up bare-arsed and with an empty purse.
All right.
Let's do
Let's
it.
have a game.
Let's see.
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Maybe not. Maybe not. Good start.
Everyone's being too hopeful here. Those talking bollocks.
Once the obstructed an army, he'll step south and run back to Hungary.
And why would he do that? If he was so craven as to run away from the first army that crossed his path,
Hopefully I'll do it
he would
again.
never have made it all the way here.
Well, this won't be just any army. It'll be an
And
army
now we'll see.
which this country's never seen before.
You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a scarecrow
There,
to keep
that turned out all right.
from murdering the lords one by one.
God.
An open battle breaks out.
What did you think was going to happen throwing a single dice? Oh man, alright, one.
I'm telling you, give it a year and Sigismund will be gone. And I'm telling you, we won't get rid of him that easily. Everyone's being too
If I was
hopeful.
you, I'd take it.
Once Jobs raises an army, he'll stip himself and run back to Hungary. And why would he do that? If he was so craven as to run away from the first army that crossed his path, he would never have made it all the way here. But this won't be just any army. It'll be an army like the likes of which
And now I'll fuck it all up.
You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund.
Now I'll show you how it's done.
One by one, an open battle breaks out. It'll be off. King Bloodbath.
That's enough for me.
Okay, she's come back. Need to win it now. Man. 3, 4, 5, 6. Not good enough.
And I'm telling you, we won't get rid of him that easily. Everyone's being too hopeful. No talking bollocks. Once Jobs raises an army, he'll stip himself and run back to Hungary.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
So craven as to run away from the first army that crossed his path, he would never have made it all the way here.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
We'll see.
It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep
See what happens.
from murdering the lords one by one. If an open battle breaks out, it'll be off. King Bloodbath. You sure know how to light them.
And she wins. There's the one right there. She won.
Finally a win!
I need help with something. Do you know where I might be able to find the wine pitchers? I mean the ones with the really good wine that the Lord saves for his nearest and dearest.
And you're one of those?
Yes.
It's not for me. I'm just supposed to bring the wine to one of the distinguished guests.
I see. And if it evaporates on the way, it won't be your doing, eh? Anyway, I don't know nothing about no wine. In case you haven't noticed, I'm sweeping the floor. And I'm
No, it looks
about
like you're
to
playing
mop up
dice.
Vomit. Try asking my mom. She's the cook here.
Back to the mother. She's already rejected me. Where am I?
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pictures lined up on the table. It's Lord Odorin's best. He's drunk plenty of it himself today.
Jesus wept.
I did not even pay attention to where she said. I know she said downstairs, but... This it? Over here? So go downstairs. Is it in the middle? Right there, right? Right. Milk. We'll take milk.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
Oh, hold on. Take the red.
The red'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he's coming happily to this celebration, you old fox.
No.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
It's von Burgo.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Okay, this is bad.
Jesus! The surrounding Christopher! He can't make it on his own!
I need a hand here!
I'm gonna die.
One step back! Stand your ground! The victor is the one who doesn't shit himself. That's right! Drive those horses out!
Can't get around him.
No chance! Take another one like that! Bash him on the head!
Hey, let's try that again. Got no armor, so that sucks.
Jesus! The surrounding Christopher! He can't make it on his own!
What are those fancy moves? You got him!
I'm getting wrecked over here.
Can't do that, can you? Drive those horses out!
Jesus! The surrounding Christopher! He can't make it on his own!
Nice strike!
Get ready to leave this line.
No mercy! Look, come on! He knows how to sword fight! Show what you're made of! Are you waiting all the time? Bleeding like a fat pig. You got
This is terrible.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Christ! Wounded!
You're mine! I'll be
Okay, doing better, doing better.
Find those horses out! No mercy! Nice hit! You won't get me!
Okay, not dead yet. Is that Henry? Okay, let's go. How do I get in?
I'm just getting warmed up.
Whoa!
You won't get me.
Now you yeah, don't spare him. You got him.
Ah!
Can't take me! I can't!
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Me? Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Yeah.
Everyone all right?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Oder and Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Conrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
Where's
What
Hans?
about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Jobst long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they f***ing hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
My younger brother. Christopher.
You've known him for half a day, so what?
Shut up!
Leave him be. He's right. I just met my brother. Only to lose him again.
I'm sorry. I really am. God grant him eternal life.
Thanks. Once we're done here, I'll give him a funeral.
That is the least you can do for him.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
I was standing a few steps from von Aulitz when he told Sigismund I was pouring them wine, and had to listen to how Sigismund was going to give him Raborsch. It was a horrible feeling, not being able to do anything about it.
And what could you possibly do?
Kill them. Both of them.
My fingers would itch too. Was there any knife lying around? Or at least a fork?
Do you know what that would cause?
The war would end.
But at what cost? After Sigismund's death, his army would be cut loose. They'd ransack the city and kill anyone in their way.
Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
You, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat, trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything about giving up. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it.
Lost his life too. They put enough arrows in it.
Okay. We're going to call it an episode here. That's a dramatic turn of events. I see Hans over there, so he's still alive. So, yeah, crazy. We will pick it up from here next time. So be sure to subscribe, and until then, be good.